What we're talking about in auction is we're talking about distressed properties, something where someone has to sell their property quick for a lifestyle change, a death, an injury, a sickness, and it's a situation where they may not it's not necessarily a financial situation, but they need to move the property. Maybe it's a probate, maybe it's some other situation, but I consider that distress. So let me sort of prelude that by saying we were talking about developer sales between 10 and 15. Resales go between 3 and 9 on a normal basis, and your average price is about $5,000, depending on whether you have a one-bedroom studio or a two-bedroom. On a distressed situation, auction situation, you could expect to pay 25 cents on the dollar, and average price is about $2,500. And what happens at the auction is that people are looking to sell quickly, and that's why you end up with the distress situation.
So do you have an auction in a place, and
Yeah.
people come there?
What we do, like I said, there's a lot of auctions somewhere on the internet, and there's reserves and all kinds of funny things going on. What we try to do is have a real auction. Our auctioneer has been in the business for 30 years now since we started. And
That's Piatelli?
Piatelli, exactly. And, you know, known for a lot of years, and it's a real auction. In our case, our auction, there is no minimum, there's no reserve. There's a minimum bid, and if someone bids that minimum bid and no one else bids, the person bought it.
It's a reserve, meaning they won't take less than.
To give you an example, what happens on a lot of the internet auctions is they'll have a minimum bid of $100, and people think they can start bidding, and if they're the highest bidder, maybe they get up to $300, they go, oh gosh, I won, this is mine. Then they find out a little sentence says, the reserve price has not been met, and it may turn out the reserve is like $3,000.
Yeah.
And so you have to be careful on what you're bidding on and where you're bidding.